What is up, DTube Steam blockchain? So today I want to talk a little bit quick about a post, a Steam article that Lord Butterfly made, and it was basically about streaming services versus BitTorrent piracy, and how he noted that almost every everything that's being pirated, being downloaded, is illegal. So this is one of these kind of interesting sort of topics. So I had Netflix, the subscription service, for a couple of years. And after you had it, I think, for a couple of years, at least what I sort of noticed was there was almost never anything new. And if there was something new, then if you really like you like looking stuff up, and you like sort of understand things more in depth, you can sort of see in many ways how a lot of stuff eventually on Netflix gets kind of repetitive. And I want to add that one into it because I want to add an extra point here that I think actually that regular people in many ways will be able to create more engaging content than even what is on these subscription services that you have to pay for eventually. Maybe not tomorrow, maybe not next week, but I think eventually that can be a possibility, because a big aspect of these streaming services is I think they're missing out on authenticity and realness and the real perception. Sure, they have some amazing stuff also, but I sort of feel that they're missing out on a lot of that. So I wanted to add that extra point in. So okay, so will Netflix and these streaming services, will they sort of end BitTorrent piracy anytime in the near future? If I sort of look at that, I don't really think so, to be honest, because I think the monopoly, these streaming services, that they're gonna they're gonna keep at it for quite some time, because well, they have so much money, right? So and there's a lot of people that really do not want to pay, that really can't stand paying. And something that Lord Butterfly brought up was, well, that you need so many subscription services now, so it adds up to over $100 eventually. And then you start to sort of see that you're only using like one here and there, and then you keep having these annoying recurring payments, and and you're not even using something. So it's just it's very hard for me to see piracy go away anytime soon. Yeah, I sort of think that people sort of gonna keep do it. Yes, mainly because the market is so big, and that, yeah, the market is just so huge, and yet you always sort of in a way sort of always will have these people that sort of want to be a bit bad or something. I'm not sure, but so we're trading all these bits on the internet, and now everyone is like, everything should be like monetized now. So it probably always will be old school sort of people that just want to do something just because it was how they sort of did it in the past. And I don't really see these streaming services coming together anytime soon, and that they're gonna be like, oh, we are all just gonna be on one service now. So you only need sort of one service. I mean, we're seeing all these like Google Play, or Google Music, YouTube, Background Play, Spotify. They all sort of want your, I was almost gonna say soul. They probably want that too, but yeah, it feels so leechy. And I'm not sure if that's the right way of saying it, because I mean, sure, in a way they are giving a lot of value for maybe $10 a month, but yeah, I mean, they're really consuming a lot of your consciousness, and they usually have horrible support, and it seems like they don't really care about you, and seems like they're just, I mean, if they had amazing like support and like some human connection somewhere, I think that it would be like different. But now it just feels like they're in this old business model, and for them to sort of transfer to sort of a new economic paradigm, yeah, the more I look at this industry, the more I see that it's probably going to take way longer than people think, because stuff can really be dragged out long. Just look at Facebook. If you look at Facebook 2010 and look at Facebook 2019, not much has changed, to be honest. Not that much has changed. You can look at Instagram, same. Twitter, the same. Tumblr, sort of the same. There, a lot of stuff is a lot of stuff just keeps on going. So that's why it's really, really hard to see BitTorrent piracy going away anytime soon, because it's like people want something for free, and they're gonna find a way to get it. Not all people, but and I also think that more people would be willing to sort of pay if they sort of now we see like how now people see how the whole sort of fiat banking system is like completely corrupt, and that I think that that also makes people sort of question all of it, and that also makes a lot of people that they sort of want to maybe rebel a little bit more by being a bad boy or something like that. Who knows? So uh, the piracy stuff is interesting because I mean I'm not saying that I sometimes go to the Pirate Bay and like download something, but I heard from a friend that when he went there and he downloaded something, something, I'm not sure what. They've done it now, so it's in the web, so you don't even need like a client. So, and you can just download it from the web, and it sort of seems as if they're making it easier and more convenient there as well. And that, but that's only what he said, and that you also have, if he also said if you searched for the Pirate Bay on Google, you have all these mirror links, one website that just links them all, and that one just always sort of works. And he said that to me, and that's his words. And it's kind of they are also so he what he said was, well, the Pirate Bay is also becoming sort of more convenient, and it's almost like it's something that happens with all these industries. So he's also said another thing, my friend. He said, it's not my words, he said that there was a Spotify APK file on Android, and you can get it, and you don't have the ads in it, and it just works, and you don't really have to pay for premium. So it's like, it's very interesting. So that's what he said. So convenience is really interesting because it really happens on sort of all sides. So I think that piracy is gonna keep be here, especially as long as you have these high production costs and stuff like that. And yeah, so it seems like we're gonna have them both, streaming services and the piracy stuff. And it for me, what I'm most excited about is to see if humans will start making more and more video, because like now it's so mainstream for everyone to sort of do photos, and but for me it starts to get kind of boring. I want to see people do videos. Like I want the whole internet to be videos now, 2019, because it's like people have these HD smartphones and they have a video function. Like everyone has a video function, but almost nobody is using it. and it's like it's kind of strange in some ways. Um, it's a step that humans have hard to move into from photo to video. It's quite a big step, to be honest. But as more people do it, eventually it's probably just going to be more normal. And once it becomes normalized, then everyone does it, and then it's just like, I don't know. It can be interesting to see because, as I said there in the beginning of this video, I really think that that eventually can become more engaging than even streaming services. Even though they make these big shows and all of this, I don't think really. I mean, a lot of it is just some extra fastness that they add on top. But when humans have artificial intelligence, and when they have HD cameras, and when they have a lot of friends with HD cameras, and when they have artificial intelligence can make like change the background and all of this, I mean, can't they like make full movies eventually for TV shows and all this? I think eventually they can, and I think that it can be quite amazing, to be honest. But it may take some time. It may not. But I am rooting for that. Like I want to see that happen. Like because it's like then people can just be on these blockchain token systems, and it's like trying to get away as much as possible from ads and just using tokens. I mean, that would be the golden age of humanity. No more ads. That would be amazing. But hey, I'm not really sure how that's gonna go, right? Because there's a lot of actors in this world and people want different things, right? So we just have to see. But yeah, it's a fun topic, a little bit to talk about. Have a great day, YouTube and the Steam blockchain. Bye bye.